Hi, my name is Samantha Elise, and some people call me Sammy, but I usually don't like that. I am 20 years old. It kind of sucks. I miss being a teenager. For fun, well, I like to go to rock concerts. I actually interview rock bands, and I have been since I was 17 for my web blog, so I usually get in for free. So yeah, I like going to concerts and I like going shopping. And obviously I like skateboarding too. Well, like my favorite bands are the Smashing Pumpkins, CKY, Silver Sun Pickups, The Used, The Cure, Turbo Negro, Fall Out Boy. I don't know, I like a lot of stuff, mainly like punk, pop punk, alternative, metal, Euro metal, I don't know. Yes, I have a band with Natalie Krishna, and it's like a girl punk rock band, and right now I play guitar and sing, and she kind of plays like bass sometimes guitar, sometimes even the drums, because like we always have like a different drummer there, because like our drummer hardly ever shows up to practice, and then our original bass player, she's only showed up once, so yeah, it's kind of like we have a jumble going. We're trying to come up with a name right now, but her roommates have nicknamed us the girl band, so. Well, like I said, I like interview rock bands, and I go to concerts, and I skateboard, and shop. I shop too much, maybe, and I have kind of a Twitter addiction. I'm always on it. Like, I'll be like at the bank twittering, and I'll be like at the doctor's office, I'll be twittering, and I'll be on a date, and I'll be twittering. Well, it kind of started, I don't know, like I've always loved music, and I like always did web design, and so one day I was like, dude, I want to make like a gossip blog, but I'm gonna do like a rock version of Perez Hilton, and it kind of ended up being like, well, you know what, I should try and interview bands too. So like I just like looked up who was going to be playing here, and it was like the 69 Eyes were coming here, My Chemical Romance was coming here, and like Authority Zero was coming out with a scheme. So I like go and find their like contact info, and like I'd made the blog like 2 weeks earlier, and like within like a couple days I got like responses back, and so like 2 weeks later I was like interviewing Authority Zero and the 69 Eyes, obviously at separate events, and like I'm like on the tour bus with the freaking 69 Eyes like interviewing them, and then like like a month later MCR came here, and I got to go photograph them like right up by the stage for like the Black Parade tour. So it was so awesome, especially when you're like 17 and you're getting to meet all these people that you think are like awesome. So yeah, it just like went from there, and I like got to cover like Warped Tour, Family Values Tour, and like every big tour that came here that year, and like the year since. I've kind of like taken a break from it for the past 6 months, but from the time I was 17 to like 6 months ago, I was there. Wake up in the morning feeling like yeah, I like get up usually at like 1 in the afternoon, and I check my internets, because like I said, I've got like the Twitter, Facebook, MySpace addiction. I'm gonna be in rehab for that in a couple of years. And then I like work out. Like I have this intense workout I do every day. It's this music video DVD. And then I like figure out if I'm gonna go skating or shopping or go to a concert that night. And it pretty much goes from there. And I also have like a Starbucks addiction. I like to eat breakfast at Starbucks every morning. And I don't like eating at home. I like to eat out. I always go out for dinner. Yeah. Embarrassing story. So like I won't say what band it was. So when I was like 15, it was my first time going to a metal concert. And it wasn't even like a hardcore metal band, it was like a pop metal band. And I thought it'd be so awesome to wear like this. I kind of was like a goth back then. And I got like this really cute goth dress at Hot Topic, and it was strapless. And so I wore my strapless goth dress, and I didn't wear a bra underneath. And so the concert was sold out, and it was like packed, and everybody was pushing. And like during like the band's like big single at the time, like it was like their huge song, everybody went crazy, and I just wanted to get out of that pit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna crowd surf to get out. So I go to crowd surf, and somebody pulls my top down, okay? And I'm like 15. I'm like, oh, I was like out there, and the lead singer saw, because he was like smiling, and you knew it was for that, like. And so I get over the barricade, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm crying, I got my top down. So I'm like trying to pull my top up, and like they have like these things that hold the barricade up, and it was dark and they're black. So I'm tripping over the barricade with my top down in front of like the security guards and stuff. It was the most mortifying moment of my life. I'd be in Hollywood, California on the Sunset Strip. I love Hollywood. It's my favorite place. Hollywood Hills. I swear to God, I love Hollywood. I want to live in the Hollywood Hills, or like I stayed in this hotel last time I was there, the Andaz Hyatt, formerly the Riot Hyatt, you know, like where all the rock stars stayed. And if I could like live in that hotel, I would, because it was awesome. It was like 14 stories right up on the hill, and like you could go up to like the pool and like look at the whole city of LA. So yeah, if I could live anywhere, I'd live there. Our TV show is called Skate Rock USA, and we're gonna skate, and we're gonna go to rock concerts and interview bands across America. We're gonna go to like every super rad cool skate park and interview every super rad cool band in every city. And we're gonna do other crazy stuff along the way, and we're gonna have a crazy freaking ass time, and it's gonna be awesome! Woo! Yes, I like to run into walls and stuff. I'm really hyper. I don't look like it right now, but like I like to jump on my bed for 20 minutes. I left that out of like my whole thing. I like to put on music, like heavy metal, and jump on my bed to heavy metal, and run into walls, and all sorts of stuff like that, like I do.
We should get footage of you running into walls.
We should. And I love karaoke. I will like karaoke. Well, okay, I should tell how I met Natalie. Apparently, I met Natalie at this skate contest when I was like 16. I don't really remember. Like, I do remember these girls coming up to me. I don't remember Natalie in specific, but I was the only girl in the wedge skate park contest, and it was like 90 guys, and I was the only girl in it. And I didn't do well. Like, I am not awesome at skateboarding. Like, Natalie is awesome at skateboarding. I just skate for fun. I got my board when I was like 14 for Christmas because I was in my punk rock phase. It's like more punk rock than having a bike or fruit boots to have a skateboard. And all my friends were getting skateboards for Christmas that year too because of a certain TV show that was out. And of course, like when that TV show ended, my friends stopped skateboarding, but I kept at it. So yeah, like, I don't know. But yeah, the time that I remember first meeting Natalie was at the Wedge last summer, and she was also the only girl skating there, and we kind of hit it off, and we ended up going to some of the same skate contests in the fall, and we've pretty much been friends and hung out since. And I had a super fun time jumping off Natalie's roof yesterday into her pool. My favorite pro skaters are Bam Margera, Danny Way. I have to say Terry Kennedy's pretty rad. Definitely not Mike Mo Capaldi. Yeah.
What do you think?